I'm Taylor Swift. Hey. Ben, Liam, and Belle on Nova. Taylor's version.
Yes, good morning, Melbourne. This is Nova, Taylor's version. It's 13th, her favourite number.
Lucky number. And, obviously, having a good week so far. Boyfriend got the chockies yesterday.
Yep.
Travis. Now what's next? Just flying down to Melbourne for a few shows
I
on the
saw
weekend.
a good Twitter post that said the script writers got their way.
Yeah. It does. It's like a movie, isn't it? That whole thing.
Yeah.
I tell you what, guys. Last night was a movie. Am I right?
You used to call me baby, come over. Now I'm the worst person.
She flips Red Room at the SB, returning to where they did their first ever gig. Place was heaving with everyone who won tickets. And if last night was a movie, this morning is also a film in the horror genre for me. Probably let the boat out a little bit too much.
What time did you wrap it up? Because I went home at 8:38. I reckon I was in the Uber at 8:38.
You had a real rock star exit.
Yeah.
11 p.m. for me.
11 p.m.
Hell?
Yeah.
Not too. You've done much worse.
I've done worse. For sure.
You've
I was
done
just
worse,
I
but
was just excited. I mean, it was a great gig. you know?
Did you, were you just having drinks out the front of the SB,
Having
just enjoying the
drinks
sunset
out the
and
front?
stuff?
Yeah, chopping it up. I saw G Flip leave actually.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, that's probably the death knock when the artist
Yeah.
is going home after their after party.
I got an Uber home, and sometimes you just get lucky and you get a nice Uber. My driver had a Porsche Cayenne. How do you say it?
Are you Cayenne Turbo
Cayenne
S?
Turbo, yeah.
You're kidding me?
And so one of those rocked up, and I was like, "Oh, that's my Uber." And I got in there. The guy was super lovely, and he was just making small talk. And he was like, "I had a bowl of chickpeas for breakfast." And I was like, "Oh yeah." He said, "I'm still not hungry."
Right.
And that is how you afford a Porsche.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
was going to
thought.
say, he probably, he's saving money on groceries.
He's living off chickpeas.
He's living off chickpeas. He's living off deconstructed hummus, and that's how he's able to afford that car.
You know when you're filling up with petrol
Mm.
and sometimes you finish up at the same time as like the car next to you,
Mm.
and then it's kind of like an unspoken race to the counter? Do you
Yeah.
have that, Ben?
Absolutely.
You ever had that feeling before, Bill?
No, I don't think so.
The plan is to dominate them.
Absolutely
Of course you
dominate
say
them.
that.
Yeah, the plan is to
You
dominate.
dominate that person.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Because you're weak if you don't like.
Yeah.
If you finish at the same time,
Mm.
you're weak if you don't get to the counter first.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I think about it in my head. Anyway.
definitely.
You're not saying the person in front of you, because if someone,
no, just
if
say-
they finish first at the same time, I'd let them go first because then they're in front of me, so they need to drive
No,
out.
no, no.
first.
I'm talking. So just say there's like 6 Bowsers along.
Yeah.
Your car's all in the same spot. It's all just filled up at the same time.
Yep.
Yesterday, I was in a 3-way foot race.
Whoa.
Insane. So I've
Just
clocked
let them go.
I've clocked someone to my right.
Yep.
I go, we're on here,
Yep.
and then in my periphery on the left, whoa, we got a 3-way tie here, boys. And it was on for young and old. So it was me versus this sort of like puny dad. So you shouldn't
Yeah.
you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but you've
Yeah.
got to in these sort of
But you gave
situations.
off puny vibes.
Gave off puny sort of dad
Yeah.
vibes.
And you're saying they're, 6'2" king,
yeah, 6'3",
not.
6'3", actually.
6'3" king.
No.
And then there was this like old like leathery dog wearing like a polo shirt.
I bet he's been in a few Bowser races.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, this guy's had more Bowser races than I've had hot dinners. You know what I mean? So I was worried about that guy.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. Yeah.
So,
Gotta respect the
oh yeah,
elders.
yeah, for sure. But I still wanted my piece.
Yeah.
You know, dog's got to eat.
Yeah.
And so like obviously no one's running.
Mm.
That's just weird.
Yep.
But it's a pacey walk.
Yep.
You're strutting with authority.
Yep.
So we're halfway to the counter, and the puny dad pulls up stumps. He realizes that he doesn't want this smoke.
Yep.
He's sort of
he's
he's,
pulled it out.
out.
Yeah.
And I thought he would. I
Yep.
sort of alluded to that at the start.
Yeah.
You versus leather.
It was. And so, and this obviously this walk really separates the boys from the men, and I was happy to be in it to win it. So this leaves me and, yeah, as you said, Belle, the leathery dog man. And so we were just neck and neck,
Yeah.
really going for it. And then he pulled the biggest alpha move on me, this guy. So we're both basically at the door at the same time. It was kind of awkward. It was like we were both trying to squeeze through the door at the same time.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and said, "Thanks, mate." And like before I even like processed what was happening. I was like, yeah, no worries. And I like let him.
Oh.
Like, I just, he like got in my head, and I just
Dominated
like
you.
he dominated me, and I was just like, I just got dominated. Like, and the puny dad was like behind, like laughing at me, like, what a loser. Like that guy got you so old. And,
Wow.
yeah, I know. I
You can't rule out an old leathery dog.
you just, it's street smart.
Yeah.
And I just think next time I'm going to use that move,
Yeah.
I'm going to say thank you. And then because you're just like, oh, yeah, sure. Like, you're not going to be like,
Yeah.
you're not going to say no.
Yeah.
and like move in front of them. But I should go to Ampol and chase up the CCTV because I'd love to show you guys.
I
Oh,
love that.
oh, it was awesome. It's
You
actually,
sub.
if we could get the action replay,
Yeah.
I think you guys would really enjoy it. It was exhilarating. It was actually more interesting than the Super Bowl yesterday.
13-2014, call us about your Bowser race.
Bowser race.
It's 610. Hallelujah, it's 610.
And the system that I take phone calls on here in the studio has just crashed.
Oh, sweet.
So
That's
as
good.
the intro played, the system crashed. I think it is booting up.
Now it says failed
It says
to connect.
failed to connect though, so
That's fun.
it's probably not going to work.
I think this is because people are going
Oh, here we go.
bananas over Taylor Swift.
Yes,
Everyone's
most
just
likely.
desperately trying to get on air at the moment.
It's booting
This
up.
is what
as we
happens when
speak.
you rebrand Taylor's version. The whole thing just collapses.
Worst case, I haven't read the questions yet this morning, so I could play the quiz.
Yep. I think we give you question one.
Yeah, hit me.
Still booting.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's team, Kansas City Chiefs, won the Super Bowl yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Which Australian Idol judge used to give out touchdowns?
That was Mark Holden.
Yeah, well done, Ben.
We are getting some phone calls now. Rochelle, good morning. Are you there?
How are you?
Yes,
We're
very
good, Rochelle. Just having some phone troubles this morning. But Ben's already done the first question for you. Beyonce dropped new music during a Super Bowl ad yesterday. Can you name one of the other two members of Destiny's Child?
Kelly Rowland and Michelle. Michelle
Yeah.
Williams. No,
Yeah.
that's
No, you did well.
well
Yeah. No one ever gets Michelle.
You only had to name one as well, but you
Yeah.
went for two. So
Yeah.
good on
Does
you.
that mean we give Rochelle a lifeline? Like if the next question she gets wrong,
Yes,
she's
yes.
ahead one.
You have a lifeline
Yep.
up your sleeve now, Rochelle. Dem's the rules. A fairy bread is being banned in schools. What are the three ingredients in fairy bread?
butter, white bread, and sprinkles. 100,000.
You've
Pretty
done it.
good.
You've done it. There's a beetroot shortage. Can't beat a root. Can you name another food that can stain your clothes?
Red wine.
Yeah.
That's not a food.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll accept
yeah,
it,
yeah. It's something you put in your mouth. Happy birthday, Robbie Williams, 50 today. Can you finish these lyrics?
I'm loving angels instead. And through it,
Oh, she offers me protection. I love and affection.
Whether I'm right or wrong. And through it.
Oh, no. That was the wrong bit.
What was it? I thought that was a big crescendo.
Oh, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't shake me. Something like that.
me.
Break me. That's
Yeah.
it.
I thought you were the Robbie
I
fan.
love it.
You did pretty
You
good.
did pretty good.
Hey, Rochelle, congratulations. You're in the draw to go see Taylor Swift in our corporate box. You also get to choose the next song we play this morning. So, you want a bit of Shawn Mullins?
everything's gonna be alright. Rock-a-bye.
My favourite way to say and spell Shawn
Shawn.
with a
Shawn.
with a W. Out of the three ways, that's the funniest way to spell it for sure.
Or would you like some Aaliyah?
Don't succeed. Dust yourself off and try again.
I'll have to go with Aaliyah.
Are you kidding me? I think I heard that for the first time in my life. I was like, what is that hot
Yeah,
pile of
I
crap?
have never heard that
Are you
song in my life.
serious?
Yeah, Rochelle, I'm so serious.
Sounds like a big turd
I'm
in my
deadly
ears.
serious. I was just gonna, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was
Thanks, Rochelle. Good choice.
Thanks for taking a turd in our ears.
Yeah, appreciate that, Rochelle. Thanks for ruining my morning. Cheers. See ya.
What would you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again if I hesitate to let you in?
Liam and Belle, pretty exciting because I have started collecting Cole's Pokémon builders.
Yeah, I noticed that. Is that like the new thing? Because because they had those toys for a while there.
35 to collect, and I will catch them all.
Because that's for like kids, right?
Well, it doesn't specify.
Like,
There's no age limit.
Like I know when my mum goes to the shops, like for my cousins who are like under 6, she'll collect them for them.
Can she get them for me?
I'm sure she could.
Yeah.
If you want to catch them all, I mean, you're going to need extra
I do.
hands.
Yeah,
aren't you?
I want to catch them all. So
Ben?
35 to collect. When you spend $30 at Coles, you get one Pokemon.
Oh my god, is this a sponsored bit?
No, it's absolutely not sponsored.
Are you serious?
If they want to sponsor me, then
It's so
by all
funny.
means,
It's so funny.
Coles.
Ben
Feels
said,
you've
like,
been sponsored.
all morning
Absolutely,
we're like,
honestly, hand on heart, on my grave, this is not a sponsored bit. I am
You-
doing Coles Builders.
You have rolled in for 8 a.m.
Yeah.
and said, "Don't worry, guys, I've got something I really want to do on the show."
Yeah,
And I honestly,
'cause I do.
for a second, I thought you were going to announce that you're having another baby.
No,
I
no.
honestly thought that you might be doing
he
that.
did. He made it seem like there was another baby for sure.
Just, what the hell?
Here's the thing.
The way Ben's been talking is like, we'll get the Superbowl and Taylor Swift stuff out of the way. So then I got something at 8 o'clock, guys.
You put this at the prime.
Well, I got an idea. So I'm not. I don't want to just talk about Coles Builders Pokemon. I want to actually do some trading on the radio. So
No.
anybody else who's collecting, I've got some doubles. If you've got some doubles, we can trade on the radio.
Gotta catch 'em all.
And then we can catch them all together. 13, 24, 10. What do you got? What do you need? My first one, Venusaur. I've got a
Is this
Venusaur.
happening right
I got 2 of them, and I'm willing to trade. So if you need a Venusaur for your builders collection, 13, 24, 10, give us a buzz. As you can see, I've got my collector's guide here. And there's
No,
35.
this is sponsored,
and
isn't it?
It's not sponsored,
You're
though.
sponsored.
I'm not
This is
sponsored. I said hand on heart, on my grave, this is not a
You've
sponsored
got a
bit.
catalogue in front. You've got a tin.
Because I'm taking it seriously. I bought the tin. This was $10. So when you get them, right, when you build them, you put them in your little tin.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
right.
did this
yeah.
get? through
So who do you
everyone?
need? Who do you need?
Well, I need a bunch. I need Ditto. I need Pikachu, Bulbasaur. I need Oddish, Butterfree. I need a lot. But
Phone line's pretty quiet at the moment.
what are you talking about? There's plenty of phone calls coming through. I've got a Venusaur. If you need a Venusaur and you want to trade, 13, 24, 10. Give us a buzz. And if you just joined us, you would have missed me explaining that I'm super into Coles Pokemon Builders. Not sponsored.
How old are you, Ben?
30.
Yeah. So is this something you're doing for your son Freddie, or is it more for you?
It's like a bonding thing for me and my son.
He's 6 months old.
Yeah, but I show him the cool colours. I actually, what sold me, in all honesty, I was doing my shopping at Coles on the weekend, and what sold me was the case. Because I was looking at the case, and it's like an actual metal tin. It was $10. You collect them all, you put them in there,
And then what?
30 years, it'll be worth something.
Hey, side
No, it
note,
won't.
this
Yes,
is
it will.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
This is a bit off track, but we were speaking on the phone yesterday. When we were talking about your son Freddie, it popped into my mind.
Yeah.
And we were talking, and out of nowhere you went, "Gotcha!" and then you just kept talking. Was your baby falling off something, and you caught him?
Yeah, no, he did.
Right,
yeah.
because I never stopped you at the time. I
Yeah.
probably should have instead of like on the
What
radio.
happened?
I was
He was
talking
just
to
talking.
Liam.
We were just like talking. He was like, "Gotcha!" And then he just kept talking. And then I was like, "Has he just caught a baby with one hand?"
Yeah, because I was talking to Liam on the phone, and
Yeah.
I had Freddie on the bed. He was just rolling around, and he got too close to the edge, and I got him, and he was fine.
That was pretty cool.
So I'm collecting
You're talking
Pokemon.
about a Pokemon.
There's 35 to collect. I've got about half of them. I am open to trading. In terms of doubles, I've got a Venusaur. So 13, 24, 10. If you want to trade, give us a buzz. Rory in Bayswater, you're 7 years old. How you doing, Rory?
Good.
Doing good. And have you got a Pokemon builder you want to trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, what
I've
do you
got,
got?
Arcanine, Alolan, Vulpix, Slowpoke,
Mhm.
Eevee,
Yep.
Jigglypuff, and Togepi.
They're the ones you've got or you need them?
We have them.
You've got them. Okay, so which Pokemon did you want? Is there any Pokemon you're like, I really want like a Cubone?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a Cubone.
You better take that Jigglypuff in return, I reckon.
This is
Do
going
you
well.
do you have a Magikarp?
No.
You don't have a Magikarp, okay. Well, so I need a Magikarp. So what I'll do, Rory, if we can't get it, because we're not going to trade, I'll just give you and your dad, who's there as well, I'll give you guys $30. You can go to Coles and try and get
What?
another one, okay?
Hang on.
Thanks.
All right, no worries, Rory. I'll give you $30,
Now
mate.
you're just giving money to kids.
So we can go and get some more builders. Maddie joins us now. Maddie, how old are you?
I I'm 11.
You're 11. All right. And so I've got a Venusaur. What have you got to trade me? What do you want to trade?
I have 2 Espeons.
Uh-huh.
I have a Squirtle.
Yep.
I've got a Blastoise,
Yeah.
a Dragonite,
Yep.
a Alolan Voltix,
Uh-huh.
Arcanine,
You got a lot.
and Togepi.
Yeah, wow. Have you got a Charizard?
No.
Not yet. No, see, Charizard's hard to get. I'll tell you what, though, Maddie. I'll give you $30. You can go spend it at Coles, all right?
I'm sorry. Hang on.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Maddie.
You said this isn't sponsored. Is this our show
It's
money?
not sponsored.
Is this our?
It's
Is
just
this our
being-
show
it's
money
just being
that you're
nice.
just giving
Yeah,
away?
I'll
just being
I'll
nice
do
to
show
Pokemon.
money. Yeah.
It's being
Oh,
nice to
okay.
Pokemon kids.
Max.
Where was the meeting?
In Essendon. How old are you, Maxie?
I'm 10.
10. And you want to trade Pokemon card builders?
Yes, please.
All right.
I've got a Squirtle, but it'll cost you $10.
That's pretty steep, dude.
Mate, I got a Squirtle. I don't
I think the other two kids both had
Maxie,
Squirtles
let's
too.
talk. What else you got? You got a Charizard?
No, I've got Venusaur, if you want it.
No, I'm trying to trade a Venusaur, Max. I've got 10. I'll give you $10 if you got something that I can buy. Have you got an Oddish?
I don't have an Oddish.
You got a what else? Ivysaur? You got an Ivysaur?
Who?
Ivysaur?
No, I don't have an
Oh, I don't think we can do a trade then, Max. I don't think you got anything I need.
I've got Dragonite, if you want it.
I do need a Dragonite. Hey, Max.
Yep.
Got yourself a deal, mate.
Dude,
I don't know.
this is like watching Art of the Deal, Donald Trump. I'm so blown away. Like, you had Max on the back foot there. Get out of my office. You got nothing that I need. And then all of a sudden, he's made the trade. Like, I'm like, wow, this is actually so cool. Seeing how a real collector builds their box. No one wanted. What is that? Yeah, Venusaur.
Yeah,
no one wanted that.
Yeah, no one wanted
Bloody, you couldn't
Venusaur.
give that away for free, could you?
Hey, Belle, $20 for Venusaur?
It's a piece of cardboard. Why would I want that?
I feel like Cole's Pokemon Builders is going to be back this time tomorrow, isn't it?
It better not be.
I gotta get the whole set tomorrow.
No, you don't.
8 a.m.
Belle, the quicker he catches them all, the quicker it will finish.
Tomorrow it's V-Day.
Yeah, you got your flowers and your chockies for your wife, Sam, Ben?
No, I haven't done anything for Valentine's Day.
No, neither have I, actually.
Really? That's so sad.
Oh, commercial holiday and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can still
I'm half like, ooh, is that like, should you be doing that? Or is it just like, oh, we treat each other every week? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
you?
I like to stand against the patriarchy.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I like that.
Yeah.
Are you going to be like, taking all the other public holidays off coming up? And
Didn't
Doing all that?
take January 26th off.
no, I know that.
I worked on that day.
Yes, we
Standing
did.
up against the patriarchy, this
Absolutely,
guy.
that's what we're doing.
That's what I'm going to say tomorrow when Sarah's crying. She doesn't have anything. I'm say, well, babe, I'm standing up to the patriarchy.
Oh,
I always do that.
What about
guess.
Mother's Day?
I don't really do that either.
Father's Day?
No.
So what about now that you've got a kid? Are you not expecting anything for Father's Day?
I don't expect anything, no.
But you'd be a little bit
I'm going to
upset.
check in with you on Father's
No,
Day.
I don't expect anything for
Nah,
Father's
you
Day.
secretly do.
No, he'll
I
look at his
expect
son and
something
go,
every day.
this boy is not following the patriarchy. He's standing up to it. I've raised him well. Well, the world's got Tay-Tay fever. She's performing 2 huge shows at the G this weekend. Everyone's dying for tickets. If you haven't got any yet, if you get your voice on air at any point, you could be coming in our corporate box. So that's exciting. Still a few chances left this week. It's Nova's Taylor's version today as well, because it's the 13th of Feb, 13, her lucky number.
Mm-hmm.
She's been very lucky so far this year. Boyfriend wrapped up the Superbowl yesterday. Also, how lucky are you to be hearing a little song every single morning this year? That's a challenge that I've set for myself. Ben supports me in that.
Absolutely.
Most of Melbourne support me in that. Bar Belle Jackson, not a huge fan of the segment.
I'm sorry, I missed the segue between talking about Taylor and suddenly we're talking
I'm
about
getting there. I'm getting there.
I can help you. 2 great musical minds.
Right.
Thanks, Ben. Well, I did my 21st little song yesterday,
Oh.
so I think you can all see where this is going.
Yeah, Belle says we should be stopping this, oh yeah. Maybe I should just give up on little songs. Is it time? No, I don't care about you. Now I've done 22. This segment's going all right. When Belle eats chicken, she doesn't chew.
Wow. Like a duck. Like a duck.
How did we get from Belle who eats meat to now I just inhale?
I didn't know that. I didn't know you didn't
carcasses?
chew
Yeah, it's
when you were
because she's
chicken.
like tells everyone she's vegetarian. So like
Yeah.
when you're not looking, she's really gonna eat
is
the
that,
chicken.
is that how you justify it when you go to bed? You go, if I don't chew it, it doesn't count.
Like, you know,
Yeah. If they just put the whole. That's
like sucking a whole chicken legs off.
That's disgusting. Yuck.
You're the one doing it.
I'm not.
The show is brought to you by What If. It's Aussie for Travel. And they do this cool thing every year where they vote on Australian Town of the Year.
Have they done it already?
They've done it already.
Oh, I bloody missed it.
You did. Oh, well, I'll give you the top 10 since you're here, Ben.
I'd love that.
Cooper Beatty, pretty rough. South Australia coming in at 10.
Is that rougher or is that
Really?
good because they've made it into the top
I
10?
suppose they've made it in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but Cooper Petey's like very cool with all its like nicheness. I
It is
thought it'd
cool
be
as well
higher.
because they live underground a lot.
Yeah.
True.
With opals.
Then you've got Exmouth. WA, you've got Stanley in Tasmania. They're coming in at number 7, Griffith. Griffith. New South Wales. Tanunda, South Australia.
Oh, yeah?
Near our way, Ben.
Played footy out there once.
Tanunda Rotunda.
There is a rotunda in Tanunda. You've got Bathurst, New South Wales, number 5. Catherine in the Northern Territory at number 4. One of the great places, Catherine, if you ever get the chance. You've got Stanthorpe in Queensland. Broken Hill in New South Wales at number 2, but coming in at number 1. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, Australia. I can say it's a Victorian town. It's Bendigooooo!
Bendigooooo, your own way. Bendigooooo, your own way.
13 24 10. Call us right now and we're going to send you to Bendigo, the Aussie town of the year.
All thanks to the show sponsor, What If You're Going to Bendigo?
Nestled in central Victoria, Bendigo's renowned for its gold rush legacy. We know it. We love it. It dates back to the 1850s, where visitors can explore below ground the central gold mine. Tilly from Melbourne's just given us a buzz. Hey, Tilly, guess what?
What?
You're going to Bendigo! Bendigo Art Gallery.
Oh, wow.
You can see the fountain.
Oh,
great
that is
fountain.
so good.
It's Australia's first UNESCO creative city.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That
Can
is
you,
going to be
Tilly,
amazing.
can you just say
Thank
thanks,
you
What
so
If?
much.
Can you say thanks, What If?
Thanks, What If?
Great.
Sorry, my fault, Tilly. Can you say thanks, What If It's Aussie for Travel?
Thanks, What If? It's Aussie for Travel.
Good radio. 13 24 10. Did your partner embarrass you in public? I feel like even though he was the man of the hour yesterday, Travis Kelce embarrassed Taylor Swift a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think he nailed his moment when he had the cup in his hand.
Yeah.
And they gave him the microphone, and you thought, oh, maybe he's going to do like a
Inspirational
love
speech
shout
or
out,
yeah.
inspirational speech.
Yeah, like,
perhaps.
thanks to everyone, like, got me here. Thanks to all the fans.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, this is so
but
special.
This is what he opted for.
Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva! Viva Las Vegas!
And the best thing is, like, at the very end of that, when they're laughing, it cuts to Taylor Swift, and she looks genuinely like she's dreading it.
Looks
Oh,
like
she hates it.
She's
Yeah.
been given the ick. It's like she's like trying to work out who stepped in dog poo. She's
Yeah.
just, her face is a bit like.
I think it's like, that's the moment. She's like, oh, no.
Yeah, I'd say she's got a bit of a grimace.
Yeah.
Grimace, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a grimacing look on the face.
She's like, I've flown from Tokyo for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's also in the back of her head thinking, this is going to be great on the album. Once
yeah.
I'll dump
It's
him
going
in
to
a
be
week.
called Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah. But 13, 24, 10. Did your partner embarrass you in public? You know.
I feel like this is right with stories.
Oh, yeah. Jackie, in Essendon, what did your partner do?
Many years ago, my partner at the time would drop me off at uni, and There's Something About Mary was a popular movie at the time, and he'd yell out, "Franks and beans!" like Mary's brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not going to say the rest of the line, but yeah.
No, that is embarrassing. Yeah, that's embarrassing for sure.
Super embarrassing. 13, 24, 10. Did your partner embarrass you in public? 13, 24, 10. Did your partner embarrass you in public? If you get on air, it could get you in our corporate box for Taylor Swift. And that's the person who was embarrassed yesterday at the Super Bowl after Travis Kelce, her boyfriend, grabbed the mic and sung this.
Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva! Viva Las Vegas!
13, 24, 10. Did your partner embarrass you in public?
Anastasia and Langwarren, this is your ex-partner now. Is it because they embarrassed you so much?
Yes, they are. About 5 years ago, we did a Euro trip, and so we spent a lot of time at the airport. And every time I'd get up to just walk around a little bit, he'd be like, and yell, mind you, say, "Go and have a good poo."
Anastasia, that's what the boys do here. That's what Ben and Liam do. Every time I go, they're like, "Oh, go and have a poo."
Yeah.
My favourite
Why
thing to
is
do
that
is,
funny?
so here in the studio, I have a button that I can push and it PAs the entire building.
The entire building.
And so when it's really busy at, like, say, 8:45 when everyone's in the building, and if Belle maybe perhaps has gone to go get a drink or she leaves the studio quickly, I'll always buzz and go, "Belle, wrap up that poo and get back."
Or
And then
you
she, like,
say very graphic stuff as well.
She really loudly walks through the sales department. "I was just getting a drink. I wasn't pooing," which it actually makes you seem like you were pooing more, and everyone's saying, "Geez,
ridiculous.
this is healthy." Like a lot of bowel movements. Mitch in Donnybrook joins us now. You're the one who embarrasses your partner.
G'day, guys. How are we?
Very good.
Mitch.
So every time we go to the supermarket, we need eggs. No one buys the caged eggs anymore. And I'm pushing the trolley, and every time we need to buy eggs, I say, and there's people around, we say, "Hey, Kirst, do you want to buy the caged eggs?" Because no one buys the caged eggs anymore. And everyone
Yeah.
Babe, you sure you want the caged eggs? That's super mean.
What is that? Sorry, hang on.
Those have you seen those cages, Rach? You really want to do that?
Rachel, I know you like getting the cage ones because they're cheaper, but they're just not good for the chickens.
Oh, jeez, Rach. I mean, you've seen the videos. We've all seen the videos. That's so bad of you.
All right, babe, I'll get them.
That's funny. That's such a simple one, but I love that.
As long as you're definitely not buying them, right?
Good one, Mitch.
Let's not stick around to find out. Lauren in Berwick, your partner did impress you too much.
Yes. So it was during his wedding speech, and he insulted all of our guests in regards to them just being there for the food and wine, and that they didn't really care about us.
Oh, that's so. Yeah.
I guess he was probably trying to go for humour, but probably came across as just nasty.
Yeah. No, it backfired very much. There was a few exchanged looks around the room, and I was mortified.
Did he do that thing, Lauren, where he watched like a Ricky Gervais special on Netflix the night before? I thought,
I can do that.
I'm going to get up there and do a bit of that.
If you just say something mean and then pretend it's funny, it's fine. Thanks, Lauren.
Tess in Doreen, your partner embarrassed you.
He certainly did.
How so?
He rocked up to a black tie work event in a mankini.
Very nice. High five.
Again, trying to be funny, obviously.
We sort of had a bit of an argument beforehand, and he thought it would be the best thing to do to make it better.
Did you work together, or is it more like a bring a partner to work?
No, bring a partner.
Yeah, right. And so how did it go down when he rocked up in the mankini?
Not too well. He got kicked out and got very upset because I didn't leave with him.
Yeah.
Oh, you stayed.
Yeah, nice,
so Tess, was he doing the voice?
Yes.
That's awesome. Another cocket butt check. Bing, bang, bing, bing, bing.
Gross.
Oh, you do like it.
Tess, you love it. Oh, cool. I might wear a mankini in tomorrow if it's going to get these sorts of laughs.
Please don't.
Taylor Swift on Nova. Morning, Melbourne. You are here with Ben, Liam and Belle. It is 8:40.
People are going gaga for Tay-Tay.
And rightfully so. I mean, biggest artist in the world at the moment, and coming to our backyard, doing 2 massive shows at the G this weekend.
It also feels like we've captured her in the moment when she's at the absolute peak in terms
100%.
of obviously played in Tokyo, then the Super Bowl happened, the entire world's talking about that, and now she's here in Melbourne.
Yeah, crazy. And there's also like pop-up stores. I mean, at Crown, there's like a Taylor merch stand. Nova's very own Mel Tresina's down there at the moment. How's the stand looking, Mel?
Good morning, Ben, Liam and Belle. It's looking, okay, first of all, I got a first look at the merch store.
Mm.
It's huge. It's massive. There's everything there, and it's stocked up. Now we're outside. Sorry, guys, I muted you. I was so excited. But now the lines are slowly building because everyone has to book time to come to the merch store.
Oh.
Chaotic. Yeah, so I spoke to this mum and daughter, Jackie and Bella. They were the first ones in the line. They actually stayed at Crown last night, so they came nice and early. They got here at like 7 o'clock.
Oh, my God. They stayed at Crown so then they could get to the merch stand first.
Yeah, yes, exactly. And also money bags. I've got tickets for 3 of the shows. I'm like, how?
What? Gee whiz. Yeah, that's high roller.
Save some for the rest of us, Jackie and Bella.
Staying at Crown for shows.
High roller type gear. So I'm assuming like the hype is obviously so real, but do people want the tour merch with like Melbourne on the back of the shirt? Is that why people are like booking times and it's so gaga?
No, well, that's such a great. I actually didn't see anything about Melbourne specific merch. I think it's just because this is the official first one in Australia to open. There is another one in Sydney, but forget that. And so everyone's just like super excited and they want to get their hands on. I think people are also nervous merch will sell out, but they are stocked. T-shirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies, drink bottles, bracelets, posters, vinyl, CDs, got everything.
Wow.
Did you get a look at pricing there, Mel? I mean, what are we talking for a hoodie? Is it $80?
It's about $120 for a hoodie.
Oh, come on now. I mean, 80's like for me. I'm like when I see it's got the little 80 on it, I'm like that's steep. But like it should be like no more than 50 for a shirt.
For sure. Yeah.
No more than 80 for a hoodie. Wow.
T-shirt was 65.
Okay.
See, I said no more than 50 though, didn't I, Mel? So they're creeping over it.
I'll go haggle them for you.
Yeah, see, stock up. See if you can get some cheap shirts and bring it back to Nova.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks,
You know
Mel.
what the worst part was? There
Yeah.
was a CD there, $30. I remember paying $30 back in the day. I thought that was outrageous.
$30 for a CD.
For a CD?
Well, look.
Yeah.
I mean, people are going to pay it. Make sure you book your time in. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Mel. We'll let you stock up.
Thanks for having me.
See you, Mel. Let's check your odds.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.